How are you?
I am good. I'm well, to be grammatically correct. I'm
That's
well.
good.
All right. We missed you during English. English was great this morning.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh,
I
is right.
was was I
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know where I was at. I was home. I
It
think
was
I
30
was
minutes ago.
uh-oh. I was
Wait, where was I 30 minutes ago?
I know I
I can't.
couldn't I don't know, it's one of those days.
I feel you. I feel you. I should not be the one laughing because I do that all the time. So we're in that together. Okay?
Oh,
We're in this together. All right. Hello, everyone. My name is Rosita. I have been teaching foreign languages for 20 years. I've been teaching voice for 20 years. And every time I still say that, it's just like, I'm that old now. Um, I'm old enough to actually have had a career for 20 years. I'm like, time flies, dude. Kids enjoy being kids. That's all I can say. All right, so today we're gonna do a continuation of toning up our voice. Yes. So for those that did not make it last time, just to just to give you a brief summary, we talked about what is tone, like what is the tone, and tone is essentially the coloration of your voice. We learned that voice and tone are two different things. The voice is the actual sound you make, whereas the tone is the color. It makes it full, it makes it rich, it makes it you know just using all the adjectives when it comes to describing a painting or a canvas or some type of art. And we also learned that the tone of your voice is the fingerprint of your voice. Not everyone will not have the same exact tone. We also learned that there are identifying factors that affects our tone, such as body coordination. So I hope you guys are sitting properly with your spine up, right? Stretch that spine.
uh-oh.
No slouching. No laying down. Don't also like lay down on the bed with your watching if you're watching this on your phone like this because one, I will be so scared for you for dropping the phone on your face. Not that anyone has done that
Jasmine's
before.
here.
Wah, wah.
Hey.
Hey, good. Oh, I don't even have my watch on. I have my British time. I don't know what a time. I have London time just for you, Jasmine.
Oh, thank you, Rosita.
All these years, I've never changed the settings when we had like private classes together. Like it's always
Yeah.
been there, London time. So I know when and when not to text you
Oh,
because I will
Rosita.
not text you at four
Jasmine
o'clock in the
misses
morning.
you too. We were talking about maybe doing a class together, me and her.
Ooh.
We can't do it by I was scared of by herself. We need together.
Together, but you will have to participate.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Jasmine does. She
Oh,
does.
I know Jasmine does. She's been my student to cut for how many years now? For a long
I
time.
participate on listen and repeat now. I get really loud. I do.
Yay! If not, I need to create an animation of just throwing a chancla at you. Hi, Maggie. Don't worry, Maggie. You're safe from the chancla. Michelle, I can't say that much.
Maggie's used to me not participating though.
I was gonna say something, but I just held my breath. There we go. All right, so continuing on about the tone. So body coordination, emotions. Oh my gosh. Emotions directly affect the tone of voice. You know when someone is happy. Ahoo! Or when someone is sad. Like it can thin, it can add volume, there's so many elements, textures to the voice that are impacted by our emotions, especially when we're just having a lot of emotions at once. Hence we
Jasmine's
get
happy she's having another baby.
like that sound, the inaudible sound. So, yes, it is possible to go overboard and let the emotions overtake you and creating unique, interesting sounds. Okay. So,
Jasmine's happy because she's having another baby girl.
another niece?
Yeah.
Yay! Congratulations to your sister.
Thank you, girl.
All right. And also, the space and of course the tension impacts your voice. Now, when I mean about space, I'm talking about the amount of space that you open for your tone to resonate. Because that's just, a key element in your tone of your voice. So if your space is tight, if it's closed, then the tone itself is going to be tight and closed off. But that when the space is open, right? Oh, guys, it is how can I describe this? It's a whole other realm of improvement. When I hear my students being able just to when they learn the difference and they're able to execute such an open sound, it's more than just a night and day difference. Like I said, it's a whole new realm of their voice. It's just gorgeous. It's fantastic. And of course, tension. Now, even body parts far from your singing voice, it needs to be free. All muscles are connected to each other, and we need to keep them relaxed as much as possible so we're able to sing. Another thing that we talked about last week was the terms tone, pitches, not the other word, and notes. Now, unfortunately, some of these terms are interchangeably used, which is, to be frank, quite annoying because they're, again, different. They have different meanings. So, pitch refers to high or low the frequency of the sound, right? So, when you sing, when you speak, you create pitch because your vocal cords are vibrating at a certain speed. So that is why. Notes are the musical symbols that indicates the location of a pitch. You'll see this when we vocal trainers teach you music theory, which all singers should know at least the fundamentals, at least know how to read. And then, like I mentioned, the tone is the coloration of your voice. It's the color or timbre of the pitch that you create when you speak or when you sing. Okay. Then we worked on how to create your first sound. And I don't mean wailing as like a newborn baby, which actually wailing is actually a really good exercise, but that's beyond the point. We're not talking about that right now. But like just a nice long sigh, just ah. And it's okay if it's breathy right now. So please repeat after me. Ah.
Jasmine.
Oh.
Good job, Jasmine. 10 points out of 10. Okay. Um, my notes. There we are. Then we have my favorite and Michelle's favorite, imitating a siren. This is where we go, wee wee wee. Let's hear you guys. Channel your inner siren. Oh, what was that? What was that?
Um, you? I can't do it. I'm scared.
Nintendo Wii.
Wee.
It's too scary. I can't do it.
It's so scary, but you can do it.
If Maggie does it.
If Maggie does it, oh, I know she's doing it. Right, Mags? She participates.
She
Even though I know
does.
she's watching this through Facebook. But I know my
Oh.
heart.
Okay.
No!
I'm
You better
scared
be at
how I
school or work
sound,
or
though. That's
something.
why I can't do it. I'll do it for you on your own.
Oh, if I got, forget a quarter, if I had $1 every time I heard that, that's all I could say. I don't even have words to express that, of how much money I would have.
I'll keep trying to try. I'll try.
There we go. I need to close this. So, fun fact, guys, if you saw my business resume, I am on top of, my own business. I am looking, to become a product manager. So, because when owning a business, trust me when I say this. Oh yeah, I could be rich. Agreed. I'm also adding to, get into the field of corporate as well. I miss people working on teams. All right. You'll see what I mean if you rewatch this on YouTube or Twitch or something. You guys on Zoom have no idea what just showed up. So, yeah. Okay. I'm ready for another cup of coffee. All right. And another way to kind of like channel your tone is do a whoop. So everyone, please repeat after me. Go whoop. Ooh, that sounded like a raindrop. That was super cute.
That was Jasmine.
I know. So whoop. Now, are you guys going to feel silly? Absolutely. And embrace the silliness. Now, another thing that we talked about when it comes to improving our tone, and this is something you can tell my students can tell you this, guys, is dropping your jaw. I nag them all the time when it comes to dropping their jaw. So whenever we sing, we have to drop our jaw much farther than you think. This also applies to speaking as well, especially for my speakers. When you have to talk a lot throughout the day, one of the habits that a lot of people actually don't realize that they do is they talk with their mouth closed like this, and it provides such a muffled sound, but also it adds tension, so you're irritating your voice, which results into losing your voice. And who likes losing their voice?
Not me, but that's me.
50-50. Sometimes it is nice to not talk sometimes. But I'd rather not be sick and lose my voice for that reason. So we have to drop our jaw, not to the point where like looking at oh, what's that dude? That mask dude from Scream. I know it's something face.
That face, the drop face where he's like the little scream dude.
Yeah, it's the Scream face, not No Face. No Face is from Spirited Away. He's
He
cool.
says he says what's up?
What's up?
Yeah.
Name that movie, guys. It's
Scream.
so wonderfully stupid, that movie, but it's so good. All right. So your neck and jaw, they need to be free of tension and ready to move. And remember how I said that emotions can impact your voice? Whenever like we're nervous or scared, it's natural for us to automatically have that tension. It causes the tension in our neck, resulting in a sound that we don't desire. So that's why we have to move around whenever we sing. Again, embrace the silly. Now, to properly open the throat and the mouth for singing, first you'll need to feel around a bit. So, do me a favor, guys. Place your finger on your chin. Okay? Now, I want you to trace your jawline back to your ear. And then back to your jaw. And you can feel a curve underneath your ear, right? And this is also such a great facial massage to do. One of the warm ups that I do with my students is I'll actually have them take in two fingers and starting from their chin, I will have them trace their jaw all the way up to their temporals by gradually adding pressure like this, and it just feels so good. And then release the stress away. It's quite relaxing, and also it's great for those that have TMJ, and also for those that also like, kind of like, have a tendency like to grind their teeth or something like that. This will loosen up the muscles and will help you prevent that. So it's one of those ways. Fun fact. Okay, but can you guys feel that curve?
Yeah.
Okay. So instead of trying to drop your chin, I want you to drop it um from the area right underneath your jaw. And you're like, probably wondering, how do you do that without dropping your chin? Pretend that you have a bubble in your mouth. Do you guys feel that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the back space opens up too, right? And that back space gives the tone room to resonate. Now practice dropping the jaw to discover how to open the space in the back of the mouth, which is also called the back space, and the space in your throat. So just dropping the chin doesn't always open that back space. So that's why I told you guys to pretend like there's a bubble in your mouth. I'm not telling you guys to be quiet. I'm just telling you guys just to feel that space inside your mouth. Another thing that I talked about, another analogy is, especially your when your mouth is open, is to pretend that you have an egg in the back of your throat or a golf ball, and that's just to represent the openness that you should feel. Now, any questions so far?
Nope.
Nope. You guys good? Maggie, are you okay? Are you good?
We're we're good. We like when you sing a song too.
I haven't sung for fun in a while. Maybe I should
You should
do
add
the
that into your
opposite.
class. You singing a song.
Me
Because
singing a song.
I love your Japanese one too that you did, that you wrote. You wrote one.
Oh, that one. Oh, God, I forgot about that one.
You
Yeah.
need to get that on Spotify because you wrote it and we need to finish it. We gotta get it done.
Okay. So let's go ahead. Ooh. Just grabbing my piano here. Let's do some exercises. Shall we?
Jasmine, you
Yep.
go first.
Surprise. Oh. Okay. Now, I want you guys to pierce your lips together. Or just close it, make sure. But loosely, don't. I don't want you to do this. Just gently press your lips together. Pretend that there's a bubble in your mouth. Tongue is forward. And we're going to do just a simple hum. Let's hear you guys. Now it's okay to transition to your head voice as we go higher. Now I want you guys to feel that physical difference. Go ahead and just, your tongue is flat. I want you to try to sing it with, oh my gosh, tension. And go. It goes against everything. Blah. My body rejects it. Mentally and physically. But that's what we want to avoid. You can now hear the difference and feel, not just hear, but feel the difference of having that backspace open. All right. Now, another tip that I would give my students is yawn inside your mouth and your throat without opening your lips. Sorry. So I want you guys to do this. Pretend that you're at a boring dinner party that you just don't want to be there. And then the hostess of the dinner party sees you yawning. You feel that opening sensation inside your mouth and throat when you're starting to yawn. So like like that. Now, how many of you guys have internally yawned before?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, now you have an excuse to do so, and if someone catches you, it's like, oh, sorry, I was practicing some singing technique.
I just yawned now.
Singing is contagious even in the cyber world. All right.
Jasmine, Rosita loves us lots. She does.
Yeah, they're chanclas. I like throwing it. No, I really don't like. Okay, literally, I joke about it, but I don't throw chanclas in real life.
No, she doesn't. She's very sweet. And if you want to book lessons with her, go to Rosita Ruiz official and book a lesson because she can and she will take your voice to the next level because she is so good and she loves to teach and we love lessons with her and yeah.
Aw, shucks. You heard it from her. I
I
still
think I
expect you
said
to
the
participate in
website
class.
right. Rosita Ruiz.
Yeah. Thank you for that. But again, I still expect you to participate in class.
I participated.
Okay. Now, as you guys are taking singing lessons, I'm sure that you've encountered this term, finding your front space. Okay, to understand the difference between backspace and front space, well, first, find your front space. So, to open the front space, just open your lips really, really wide, as if the corners of your mouth are moving like out towards your ears. Joker smile. This is one of the only times where I'm going to have you guys do this. Now, when you open your lips, notice what the opening feels like inside your mouth. Do you feel a sensation in the front of your mouth?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, relax your mouth. Now, keeping that same sensation, drop that jaw and give me a Marilyn Monroe smile. Of course, I can't pull it off like her, but. Ah.
Oh wow, now it's open to both. Wow.
Right?
Yeah.
So now let's apply the voice. You can also do this while speaking, especially for those that speak a lot and have to speak in loud areas such as a theme park, at a bustling restaurant, and more. A classroom, right? So like, hello everyone. It's gonna feel silly, but give it a try. Hello everyone.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone.
Yes. Good job, Michelle.
I
Just by
participated.
significantly
Yeah, girl.
opening your mouth and approaching it like if you're about to do a Marilyn Monroe smile, you're going to feel sensations in, well, the front of your mouth, hence front space. Now, we're not specifically talking about resonance as of yet. Okay? We're just talking about the front space. Now, the back space, pretend that you guys have that ball in the back of your throat. Now, go ahead and give me a Marilyn Monroe smile. Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone.
It feels funky, right?
Yeah.
It's like you're feeling the air, like just like circulating around your tongue. Um, you feel what I like to call vocal power. So, of course, you will have to modify this depending on the style of the song, or rather, the genre that you're singing in. Yes, the style of the song, of course, words. Um, but the sensation still in relative should feel like that. Okay. Any questions so far? You guys doing okay?
Yep.
Okay. Now, I do want to talk about pitch. So, we've been working on tone. Now we know tone is what?
Color of our voice.
The color of your voice.
Yes. Yay.
Now, pitch. How many of you guys have ever heard the expression tone deaf?
Yeah.
Or how many of you guys have ever heard that the English expression can't carry a tune in a bucket?
Yeah.
Well, how many of you guys believe that you can't carry a tune in your bucket?
Low notes are too breathy. I can't get it, so I gave up on it.
Never give up. Never give up.
It sounds like a breathy something because I don't know how to
A
do it right.
breathy tone. And that's because your voice, your that area of your voice, it's not strong. So if you don't work on it, it's never going to strengthen. And sometimes, and that breathy note does not mean that you are unable to reach it. It's just we just need to make it stronger.
Okay, I need that then.
So, and a lot of that has to do with with vocal energy. We're going to do a whole segment in improving our lower part of our voice, including the higher part of our voice, especially during the summer. So, guys, please sure to be subscribe, follow, like all the social media things. Okie dokie. So, I have good news for you guys that can't believe, or for those that believe that you can't carry a tune, that you can't sing. You can sing. You can carry a tune in your bucket. Now, first of all, can I just talk about the inaccuracy of saying tune or tone deaf? Because we know tone is the coloration of your voice, is not necessarily the frequencies of the sound. So, okay, rant over. So remember how I
Isn't
said,
zero people tone deaf?
huh?
Isn't zero like no people?
No, there are people who are tone deaf, but if you know that you have pitch issues, then you are not tone deaf at all. Because
Oh.
you recognize that you have issues with pitch. You see, tone deafness comes it's extremely rare. You literally have to be diagnosed by a doctor. It's there's this it's a traumatic brain disorder called amusia, which impacts a part of your brain, and you can't even tell, like, based on how a person speaks, because they have such a limited range of voice. They to the point where it sounds monotone, so it's extremely limited. And you can either be born with it, or there was severe brain trauma that caused it. So you literally have to be diagnosed by a doctor. And they have the inability to identify or hear the pitch because that coordination does not work. So, yeah. So if you guys say that you're tone deaf, you can hear it and you know it, you're not. Now, there's a difference in saying that you can't hear the difference between the pitches. You're still not tone deaf. That's just what matters, is building the ear and then learning how to execute it. Now, there are two types of pitch, or pitch terms, that one would hear, and that would be perfect pitch versus relative pitch. Serena has perfect pitch. My best friend, Alistair. Holla, Alistair. Heart you. Don't answer it. I also heart you. He has perfect pitch. Can I just say I am jealous. I am, God bless you guys. I love you, but I'm also jealous because that is a superpower. Now, what perfect pitch is, that essentially involves naming a note and singing it without hearing the pitch first. So, for example, singers with perfect pitch can sing a middle C correctly without hearing it first. They can also pick up a piece of music that they've never heard and sing all the correct notes without hearing the first note. And this is the sad thing, guys. We cannot develop perfect pitch. This is one of the few things. And this is also where that misconception stems from of, oh, you must have talent in order to sing, which is bullpoo. But that's where that misconception stems from. It's because their brains are wired slightly differently. So, as a result of that, they are born with perfect pitch. Now, relative pitch. Relative pitch, however, this can be developed. All right. Now, this is about, say, 90% of the human race will have like relative pitch. And relative pitch involves, guessing at the notes, usually getting close to the exact pitch. And most singers develop relative pitch from singing their scales or even singing certain songs over and over and over again. And then they begin on the correct note just by knowing the way the pitch feels. And I understand that perfect pitch sounds amazing, sounds cool, but it is not necessary for good singing. And we're going to be talking about in the next couple of weeks about how to improve your pitch. All right, chickadees. That is really all that I have for you guys today. Before we end, are there any questions or anything that you guys would like to ask me?
Yeah. Jasmine's been practicing some new songs. She was wondering if she could share it with you.
Sure. So Jasmine, why don't you hop over LessonFace and schedule a free 15-minute lesson with me?
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah? Awesome. And
Yep.
also,
Yay!
yeah. So for those that are interested for taking singing lessons and to see how I can help you, or if you just need some advice on this, advice like on a song, please check me out at lessonface.com. So you can receive a free 15-minute lesson. And for those that are actual, also you can check me out at superprof.com. All right, guys, that will conclude class for today. And until next time, I shall see you soon. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.